Welcome back to Dad and Daughters Collectibles. We are winding down our Naturdays. That's how many we have left. So, it's just me today. I am going to pull, if you don't remember, we got a bunch of random boxes at the National. Premier League Soccer, all right. And we've been opening them up on Saturdays. So National, Saturday, combine it, you get Naturday. That was Prizm Premier League Soccer, got that. And one bonus. Let's do this as the bonus. And so we are opening them up on Saturdays. We are winding down, so let me zoom in just for a second here. Here we go. That looks better. So we are winding this series down, but it has given us a ton of content, which is one of the reasons we did it, so that we started out really hot, and it's been okay since then. Got some big cards right at the beginning, but that's how it goes, right? If you're gonna chances are you're gonna have some big cards in your 60 random blasters. Chances are you're gonna have a lot of average or dud boxes, right? So we started out hot. So let's see if we can get turned around here and get hot here now. What can we find in soccer? I'm not really sure. But I did just some quick searches, cards that sold on eBay from 2021, 22 soccer. There are some, $100 cards out of Prizm Soccer in this year, and there's always a chance we could open one of those. So the likelihood that I recognize it on camera, though, is going to be pretty low. So it's going to be probably something we find out after the fact. So here we go. 2021 Premier League Soccer. I do watch a little bit of soccer, so I may know some of these names, but I certainly won't know all of them. Kenny McLean, Yukis Fabianski, well, Cristiano Ronaldo, I would say I know him, and Daniel Pondesi on the Instant Impact. So I'm sure if we got a parallel of a Ronaldo, that would have a little bit of value. I know he doesn't play in the Premier League anymore, but he did on Manchester United. Douglas Luiz, Ivis Bosmu, Mikel Antonio, and Matthias Jorgensen. If you see any of these that we open and you're like, hey, that's a really great one, obviously let us know. Matthias Jorgensen again, Zaha, Timo Werner, and Ruben Diaz. All base pack there. Maybe we can pull an auto out of here. Certainly would love a parallel of some sort, low-numbered parallel. Ricarlison, Taganga, Luke Ayling, and Fireworks Joe Willock. Livramento, Pedro, Agbana, and Rodrigo Moreno on a red, not numbered, so this must be like a retail exclusive red parallel. Last pack of the first blaster here. So we got a green, Billy Gilmore, Martin Odegaard, Kai Havertz, and Anwar El Ghazi. And again, not numbered. So we got a green and a red parallel, not numbered. All right, next box. Mohamed Saleh, Jose Sa, David Raya, and our green is Saint Maximin. What a great name. Kyle Walker, Welbeck, Parad, and Pierre Emile, and I'm not going to pronounce the last name. Not going to try on that one. James Tarkowski, Castagne, Cantwell, and a score club of Pierre-Emerick, and I believe that's the name I can't pronounce, Aubameyang. So if this holds true, we should get a red and a refractor in here somewhere. Allison, Traore, Cucurella, and Raul Jimenez on our red. So refractor, and then maybe we can get something numbered in here. That'd be tremendous. Another green. Iwobi Silva. I think Fabio Silva. There's probably a lot of Silvas. In fact, I'm sure of it. Brian Mubemo and Marcus Rashford on the green. Last pack of box 2. Schmeichel, Calvert-Lewin, Son, and instant impact of Diego Llorente. All right, last box of our Prizm Soccer. See if we can get a nice hit in here. Albert Sambi Lakonga, Ismail Assar, Nuri, and Gabriel on the instant impact. So based on the first 2 boxes, refractors are a little more rare than the reds and greens. Moreno, Gundogan, Nathan Collins, rookie, and Tom Cleverley. Scott McTominay, Declan Rice, Harvey Barnes, and Angelo Ugbana on the green. Edouard, Minimo, Murphy, and widescreen of Kasper Schmeichel. Christian Pulisic, I know he's American. Varane, Michael Keane, and Diogo Jota on our refractor. All right, last soccer pack. I kind of blew through these. I certainly would have stopped if we got something cool, but looks like we just got the standard experience, which was a lot of base, couple non-numbered parallels. And so let's get to our bonus box because I think more people will be interested in this. 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum. I have not looked this one up either, so I don't really have a good idea of what's in it. It is 2022 though, so if it has Bobby Witt or any other 22 rookies in here, it could potentially be very good. So we've got 8 packs. Let's get ripping. Seen other people open this up, and I have seen some good stuff come out of here. At least I think, if I remember correctly. And this is the 50, one of the 50-something designs. I can't remember. So Ryan Howard, some backwards cards. This looks like a refractor. Andrew Jones, Benatendi. Set that one aside. It was backwards, but my guess is it's just a base Benatendi. Andrew Jones is definitely a refractor. Josh Bell, Riley Adams, rookie. Just backwards and forwards. I'm guessing we'll have to look at maybe serial numbers and stuff, but we'll see. Rosarina and Keener Falefa for Isaiah Keener Falefa. Josh Bell. Okay. So just expect some backwards cards in here. Yogi Berra. Now we got 5 cards in this pack. Ichiro, Buster Posey, Monte Irvin, and Jake Cronenworth on the Prizm refractor. Posey, yeah, no refractors there. Bryson Stott, Jim Thome, flip these around, Carlos Correa, and Louis Aparicio. My dad liked Louis Aparicio. Maybe I'll give him that one. Connor Siebold. Here's a refractor of Steven Strasburg. Otto Lopez, rookie, and Max Kranick, rookie. Along with this Connor Siebold that was rookie as well. So if we got 3 to go here, see if there's something good hiding in these last 3. All backwards. Quite the packaging. Oh, we got a green. Oh, it was a royal too. I don't know. Again, I don't know if Witt's in here, but if he was, that would have been cool. This is serialized. 18 of 99. John Heasley. So to get a numbered card. Again, if Witt was in here, that would have been an amazing pull, because that would have been a rookie Bobby Witt. Parallels have a nice look in this product, which is why I'm assuming it's somewhat popular. John Smoltz on the Prizm. Dontrell Willis, Carl Yastrzemski, Lucas Giolito, and Luis Garcia. I think those are all base. All right, last pack. Roldis Garcia. Oh, a blue. U Darvish blue. Is that numbered? Nope, I think this might be like a retail blue. U Darvish blue. Frankie Montas, Adolis Garcia, Drew Ellis, and Glenn Otto. So that is the rip. Is this a refractor? Don't think so. These are our hits from the Platinum. Nothing too insane. And then the Soccer has no numbered cards. Got some reds and greens in there that certainly look nice, if anything else. So, all right, that is it for this Naturday. Give us a like and subscribe. And remember, girls are collectors too.